Hey folks, lack of response here. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. If you know, or just Happy Wednesday, however you want to play. Today I want to talk to you about some first impressions on these two items. They are Foreversteel. They are from Foreversteel. You can get that at the ketuousa.com website. Not a sponsorship, that's just where I bought them. This is the bakutuk. It's a little cranberry thing that we're going to talk about. And these are just my first impressions. I got these on Saturday. And this is, you've seen videos on this one before from other makers, the cybertrix. They call it the cybertrix knife. Okay. We're going to talk about both of those. We'll do some comparisons, pros, cons, first impressions. First off, measurements are good. So there we go. Let's open them. I'm going to go butt to butt, as all things should be according to some knife YouTubers. Okay. Tape measure time, tip to tail. The cybertrix is a little over 8 inches with 3.75 cutting edge, I'd say. And the bakutuk tip to tail, we're looking at about a little over 7 overall and about 2.75 cutting edge. Alright, so that's kind of basic measurements for you. I actually have notes I want to use today, and some things on my iPad I want to show you as we talk about the pros and cons. Let me grab that for us because I am badly prepared. Let's talk about, let's move our little dinosaur claw off to the side and just talk about the cybertrix for a few minutes. First things I liked about it, I do dig the aesthetics. It's got a very, I don't know, cyberpunk Gundam. Like if Elon Musk tried to build a Gundam, that's what this, it would look like this. And may as well discuss the cons while we're talking about that, because like his notorious vehicles, there are flaws. Like all these corners, that's really pokey. That's really pokey. That's super duper pokey. That's very sharp. That's sharp. That's sharp. That's sharp. You could probably open a box just using one of those corners. No, I don't like that at all. Nah, but okay. While we're talking about the pros, I do like that look. It is a steel liner lock, so this supposedly has an M390 blade. And the liners, I don't know if you can see in there, those are steel liners with titanium scales blind screwed in. And the other good thing I think about it is a little elongated thumb whatevers do make for easy flicking. The cons. I want to talk to you about the cons. That is something really worth talking about to me on this, because that has really colored my view of not only this knife, but Foreversteel in general. Let me grab something for you. And if you are on the Nick Shabaza Discord, you might have seen me share this before. But if not, I'm not going to hold it against you. Let's see if I can get this on the screen here. Give it a second while it thinks about its life. Something a little weird about this Foreversteel. Opens normally. like hangs up right there. That's what it was doing out of the box. Push it into place. How do I make this stop? Okay, there we go. And that weirded me out. I'm like, why is there a half stop on a liner lock knife? I took it apart, and what I discovered was that there was one of the little screws that holds the liner in was protruding, and you can see where it wore on the screw. That's on the show side. And that's what was causing it. And that's how it came out of the box, with the screw protruding, getting in the way of closing the blade. Disappointed is, you can insert that meme. I don't care. Imagine it's there. But that was that issue. And so that, between that and just the overall pokiness of the handle, I don't think I'm going to be carrying this all that much. It's cool. I'm glad I have it in the collection. I was able to fix that issue, but not much I can really do about the crisp corners on the handle. Thank you. Bye-bye. Before we finish up, I want to talk about some comparisons, some other knives you might want to get if you like that futuristic aesthetic, but don't want the pain in the ass. So, first one that comes to mind. This is the Vero Axon. Mine's a liner lock with a carbon fiber scales. The advantage of this, it is way lighter because it is carbon fiber with a little titanium inside versus titanium with steel on the inside. No screws getting into the path of the closing blade is very nice. Plus, it's all chamfered, and those angles and corners are smoothed out enough that this is actually very comfortable in the hand. So that's a good alternative. Another good alternative if you want the futuristic aesthetics and futuristic function. The Winter Blade Factor. I put a, whatever they call that, Damascus pocket clip on there. It has the, yeah, it's carbon fiber on the back, titanium on the show side, flip lever, wonderful piece of technology. And the last one, if you are the kind of person who likes to pay exorbitant, yeah, Vero can hang out here, I don't care. If you like to pay exorbitant secondary market prices, or if you were just lucky enough to already snag one, you can probably skip the cybertrix. The Kershaw Tilt Anniversary Edition. All the futuristic aesthetics, great flipping action, big blade, carbon fiber inlays. Yeah, there's a screw here or there visible, but who cares? This is, I think, a far better knife. So that's why even after the cybertrix arrived, I was carrying this. So that's that. You can hang out over here. You can hang out over there. Let's move you out of the way. And actually, let's make some room. The other knife I want to share my first impressions on today is the bakutuk. Now, I like little karambity things a lot. They're great for opening boxes, peeling oranges, opening mail. And the pros and cons on this one. The pros, again, I like the aesthetics. It is an integral. It's got a nice wide finger ring, so it's very comfortable if you need to fidget with it like that, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what people do with these things. I've seen YouTubers talking about the gas station knife fights. How are you fighting in a gas station? Pay at the pump. Get on with your life, people. But okay, so I like the finger hole for flicking, because flicking the hole is fun. Good lock, good, nice thick lock bar. There's a steel lock bar insert. Nice aesthetics. I like the little, you know, the fact that it's got that pivot collar acting as the over travel stop. So, fun little knife. I think it says Foreversteel on there. I'm not good at reading cursive. I'm not good at writing cursive. I don't write things on paper anymore. So advantage here, there weren't any problems with it out of the box. So I appreciate that. It's like it's a low bar to clear, but the cybertrix didn't clear it. So disadvantages. Well, this isn't really a disadvantage. It does have a little piece that came with it, and with, I guess, the thinking being you can, does that do? Okay, it goes in. You can like put that on there, and if you want to, you can like wedge it in there and have a little wave opener. I don't like doing that because I don't like that extra hook. I carry everything in a pocket slip anyway, so I don't care. Also, I don't really care, but I do want to point out that wire clip is kind of weird. Look at how it's kind of attached on the sides. So it really, like, does not have a lot of spring tension behind it, so if you're carrying around with this thing sticking up out of your pocket, it wouldn't be too hard for something to snag it right back out. But otherwise, I like it. My only real gripe is when I try to close it, right? I'm holding it like this. I'm opening a knife or peeling an orange or whatever. I go to close it. I have to be super careful with my fingers because it's very easy for everything to just curl in and get in the blade path and bite me. The other con I will talk about more as a comparison, but okay, so if you're in this grip for whatever reason you can't like flip right out with a pinky and it's kind of hard. Oh, well, you can do that, I guess. You can kind of do that. It's a little hard to open in that reverse grip. Not that I ever need to, not that I don't think any reasonable knife enthusiast would need to, but as a point of comparison, let's just put that out there so you can see what I'm talking about. We have one of my favorite knives in that same format, the Pinkerton Inversion. I can flipper that with my pinky and get that full blade right out there. So you can kind of see these have a similar philosophy. I do like the angle of the finger hole in relation to the handle on the bakutuk more than the inversion, because I feel like it's canted more towards the butt end than sticking at a right angle. But I do like the inversion's longer blade. Another point of comparison here is a CRKT. I normally don't play with CRKTs very much. They've disappointed me a lot in the past. This one's pretty nice. It's the Provoke EDC, I think they call it. It's got that Caswell kinematic mechanism with an EDC blade on it, with a drop point blade, so you can actually carry and use it like a regular pocket knife. So those are some good alternatives if you feel like hunting for them. Was there anything else I wanted to talk about today? I'm going to double check my notes because it's early in the morning and I forget things. That covers everything I wanted to talk about, but I just wanted to show you these because they're new in my collection and give you my first impressions. Have you played with either of these? What do you think of them? What would you rather carry if you think they stink? Tell me in the comments. Have fun out there.